Hey guys, welcome back for episode 7 of the Holiday Week Tool Haul. Man, I got a lot of stuff in that week. It is crazy going through all this and watching these videos after I've created them and just seeing all the stuff that's in there. I hope you guys are having a good time seeing it too. So let's get into it. Let's see what we're going to see this time. Catch you at the end. Now we'll take a look at this flat and see what all we've got in here. So start off, we have some Albanian trim tools. They say Albanian on them. So trim tools are always a good thing to have. I always seem to break the tips trying to pry things out. And we have a spark indicator. Those are always handy as well. We've got this guy. It's a little bit different version of a battery terminal cleaner. So you got the set screw. Open it up. You can slide this out, turn it into that spot, or this end. So I may keep that one around just because I'm used to the metal cap style ones, so that's a little bit different. Here we've got a couple Stanleys. So first off is this 1079. Nice, made in USA. Heavy duty box cutter. These ones, they feel like something in your hand, you know? Not like the ones you get today from everybody, doesn't matter who it is. They're really light and don't feel like much. Then we've got this Stanley 04-413, which is a drill guide. So you hold that down, run your drill through. Helps you guide your drill in place. Back up here on the top, we have this impact driver. Flip it over so you can read it. And it's Mac. That I will be keeping. Those are always handy to have, and I don't have one right now. I always borrowed my dad's, and now that we don't live in the same state, that is a little tough. And we have this Old Forge chisel. Looks to be in pretty good shape. And it has this style of end on it. And we have this locator. Usually you use this with some sort of dial indicator or whatever, so you can go in and you can check run out, that type of thing. I generally use these to line up things like holes, something where I need a long lineup area. Honestly, that's what I do with them more than anything else. Next we have some channel lock 430s. Need a little cleanup, but they're in pretty good shape. Got, looks like there actually is a brand. Looks like, hang on. Looks like my eyes are not good enough to see it. But these are for pulling, they're insulated, they're for pulling like spark plug wires. So that if you have a cracked spark plug wire, you're not dancing around. I do not have a set of these. I do now. These are really nice snap ring pliers. Old as all get out. Let's see. Made in USA. Thought I had seen a branding on these. Okay, I had it the first time. Original something. They're really nice. These will probably get put in my vintage box. You can never have too many snap ring pliers. Next up, we'll get down here to this breaker bar. It's a Thorson. Seems to be in pretty good shape, not real loose or anything. Just needs cleaned up. Next, we have this ratchet. I'm not sure if the red thumb dial is supposed to be on here or not. It was in the box. This was the only ratchet in the box that it originally came in. It's made in USA. And if you didn't know by this shape, it's a Crowder. 32070. The next ratchet we have is this Stanley. This came out of a different box originally. The breaker bar and that ratchet were together. This is something I'm going to keep because I don't have one like this. So this is the kind that you can turn the handle and it turns the ratchet. So I don't have one of those. It's tough to demonstrate with one hand, but I don't have one. We'll jump down here to this end. These are just generic hammers. It's kind of a nice little around the house type set. So these will go in a flea market bin. Up here, we've got a Bonnie and another large Bonnie engineer's wrench. That's my first Bonnie engineer's wrench. We've got this one. You can see the circle M, or just M, maybe a circle. That's a Moore Forge. We've got this controlled steel. I had to look up and see who used controlled steel. I wasn't sure. It's Danielson. Down here we have a bunch of just made in USA, drop forged, no real markings on it. That's a nice looking S wrench. I always like S wrenches. I'm not a big fan of cleaning them. Just getting the wire wheel around them was more of a pain, but I'll get used to them. Another made in USA. Then these two have no branding at all. No made in USA, no drop forged or anything like that. Still a couple nice little wrenches. This one's a Fairmont Cleveland. This guy is a Volchek. Rusty Volchek. This one is a Dasco. I'd never heard of them before. Check out the shape on the head. That's a factory shape. And these things, when I looked them up, they're selling on eBay for like $50, which I thought was just crazy. But I may keep it, it may end up on eBay. Here's a Pencraft. The Billings, good size Billings. And then a double box Barkalow Buffalo. I'm not sure if I have this one yet or not. I'll have to check my Barkalow Buffaloes after I get it all cleaned up. We've got this engineer's wrench. This one is not really sure, 25H by 1.5. No real other markings. Maybe I'll see something when I get it clean. But I couldn't see, and it's aluminum. So whatever it is, it's light duty. Another engineer's wrench. It's NAA. Not sure who that is. Made in USA. I'm going to move into a couple interesting ones. This is a Thorson. This is homemade, obviously. Somebody heated it up and they used it for whatever type of obstruction they had in their way. And then here is a snap-on that someone did the same type of thing to. This one even needed to be a little thinner, so they took it to the grinder. Guessing this one doesn't carry the snap-on warranty any longer. But that's that flat of items. Lots of pretty cool stuff in there. So what'd you guys think? Lots of really cool stuff in there. What was your favorite? My favorite, let me tell you, I got a sickness. I'm looking at this Craftsman cart that I have next to me, and it is full of ratchets and breaker bars. My favorite is going to be this here Crowder. It's the first Crowder that I've gotten. Still the only Crowder that I've gotten. It's a 3/8, so it's a very usable size. To me, that always feels to be the most usable size. It seems like most of the sockets covers some of your a little bit larger, a little bit smallers. I end up using 3/8 more than anything else. But that was my favorite. What was yours? Let me know. Remember, I'm burnout, you're not, but I love you, and there ain't nothing you can do about it.